Hi, how's it going? I'm Luciano Ruas from the Brazilian Accent Improvisation, and today I'm gonna memorize the harmony of forró or Baião theme. If you saw the live that I've done yesterday, you're gonna I memorized the melody of the theme Forrozinho of the composer Heraldo Monte, and today I'm gonna start this live trying to remind this melody, see if I have some doubt, and after that I'm going to read the. We have two treble clefs on it, and in the second treble clef we have the harmony. So I'm gonna try to understand the harmony in a way that can be easy to memorize. I don't know. I always say at the beginning of lives of memorizing that I don't know if I will be capable to memorize all this harmony. All right, but I always like to try to search for a way that to do in a fast way of all right of let me open the lead sheet for you, and you're gonna read with me. This is the first part. I'm gonna try to remind the theme without reading, and after that I'm going to see the harmony. Okay, let me see if I remind the theme. I had some difficulty here yesterday. What comes next? If you don't remind, just don't try to read it the first time. Try to return and see if your memory tells you something else. All right. Note that I remind what was the next information. Now I think I remind everything, but let's take a little review. So we're gonna go to the B section, that we had repeated notes on it. I'm not still reminding the fingering I've chosen yesterday, but no problem. It's not necessary to read. I'm gonna just try some more times, and I'm sure that this musical information is gonna return to my mind. Okay. Note that it's not still perfect. There is something missing. And how can I do if I don't have the lead sheet anymore? I can revise another part. I can, because I'm stimulating my brain to remind that information, and sometimes it's not prepared to give the information at the same time. So I'm gonna study another part of the song to make my brain works passively. All right, so I'm gonna try to remind the next part that's coming, that I remind that are some chords with the so what voicings in Baião, in Baião's pattern. And we can play in an octave below, because I remind that this lead sheet's made for guitars. So guitars are instruments that use transposition. So it sounds much better here for. That is also the coda section. How I remember that there are some triplets in the coda section. And starts and ends on the note C. But what comes before? I think. It's I think I don't remember the last chord, but it's all right. So I've worked in another part. I'm gonna repeat the first part before returning to the B section. Okay. One more time. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna return to the B section that is on the screen. All right, let me see if I remind it. If I don't remember it the first time, I can do another practice. For example, start memorizing the harmony, okay? Maybe it's this. I think it's that. I'm gonna read because I think it's that. It's that. Alright, so you realized you can remind some musical information without seeing the lead sheet again. You can just stop, rest a little, but this rest is an active rest. You're gonna study another subjects related with the song and return to it, to that section you've forgotten, that part of you forgot, that your memory is going to help you to remind. All right, so let's start now the harmony process. Let's see it. I'm gonna just give a little read in the left hand of the section A. Let me put for you again. It's in treble clef. I'm gonna read octave down. So pa pa pa. So we have G minor. We can think in a line with F and E flat. Pa 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 and E. And the next chord is gonna be a B flat major, and after that we're gonna have A flat, G, A flat major. So pa pa pa, pa 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 pa. All right, so let me put together. And after that we're gonna have G minor or B flat with D on bass. Let me go. Note that a harmony always anticipates with the melody. All right. So we have moves on G minor. After that the B, that's the relative major, and one tone below. After that we have G minor with D on bass, and we have one preparation D augmented, to G minor, like a dominant, but it's a different kind of dominant. So I think this information, for example, it has some details that are making my mind a little confused because they are so similar. So I'm gonna change the place. I always say to you that what my lives, don't try to work in a heavy mind mode. Just work, change when you feel confused. Sometimes it's very easy, the idea, but change what are the place you are working, because your mind is gonna reset. All right, let me see a little of the B section. I think it sounds simple for me. So let me show you. You have G minor. After that with F in bass. After that with in bass. And after that we have some line. Let's see what's happening. We have F. What does it sing like? This line. And it's together with the right hand. So we have it seems a little wrong. This line. All right. Let's see again. Let's see, man. So we have all memorized, okay? They are like, these are chords like with the augmented ninth, but we can think as F sharp, it's sounding another thing to me. This is like a D, so it's like a B7 with F sharp in the bass. After that, D with A on the bass, F with C on bass, and after that we have like a what the hell is that? I'm gonna it's like a D7 with 13th, major 13th. All right, so after that we have the normal harmony. Now it's sounding easy. After that we have the same thing. And we have another ending. Let's see what's coming here. E flat. We have C. It's a little strange to me, this. It's like a G minor or a B flat with B flat 6th and 7. A little different. Alright, I think it's memorized this part. Commas again. And so and after that we are gonna work on this execution, all right? Don't worry if it's not ready to sound still, but I made the job of recognizing the scenario. All right, let's return to the first part and try to see if my memory is working on that. All right. These repetitions of the note has some different harmonies. And now I understand what and stop like a preparation to the next harmony. All right, let me see if I can execute it well. If I can't, just go to the next part. Okay, just continue. So it's we have this moving tones to arriving A7, but I'm not trying to do this pattern. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna always leave my mind light. All right, don't work heavy on that. So what chord I'm seeing here? It's a D minor 7 with C on bass. Note that this harmony has one thing that's very common to Brazilian music. I don't think you that play jazz thinks in this way a lot, just in modern jazz. But Brazilian music is full of inversions, and the harmony of Brazilian music in a lot of styles, like choro, like choro, and some traditional styles, the harmony walks in neighbor tones. Then it's common. When we see jazz and other styles, we see the harmony walking in fifths, but this is not the way we find in Brazilian music. All right, this is not common in Brazilian music, like choro, baião, and other styles. Bossa nova, sometimes we find it. These inversions are very often found also in the music of Minas Gerais, and it's a characteristic for the Brazilian music. So I understood now this passage. It's a D minor with C in bass and B half diminished, or B minor 7 with flat 50. I'm sorry for the pronounce. Flat 15th. It's difficult of pronouncing. Yeah. F major and A flat. So it's that we have and let's see what's comes next. And we have now it's D it's dominant, D flat 7 dominant. And why I'm reading with that a little difficult, I'm having difficult because it's not common to read treble clefs behind treble clef. I want to see sometimes the bass clef, and for we that play popular music, sometimes this is not usual. It's not normal to in those lead sheets to write to see this. Because they have a chromatic motion. It's a C minor 7 after that, and I'm getting tired again don't worry with if you are getting tired. When you get tired, you can review what you've done and change the subject. You don't need to change the song you are playing, but change the subject inside in it. All right. So I'm gonna do one time the B section. And we have that harmony that's complicated also, but I'm improving the start of the B section. Okay, it's better, it's easier to play now. Note that it was so much more difficult to do that. So we have sorry for the pause. My alarm always at 11 o'clock starts. So I'm gonna repeat the I'm gonna work a little at the end of the B section that I'm having problems. So I can divide in both hands. Let me see if it's correct now. So again, just this part. It's getting easier. I'm gonna and one more time. I'm thinking it's getting easier. Alright, this is getting better. It's so much better than last time. I'm gonna try to join. It's getting better. One more time. Not fluent, but you're realizing that it's getting easier for me, and I don't need to resolve this problem now. I can continue studying, all right? I can continue studying other parts, reminding, and trying to fix other parts, because when I stop at the same place and start to force my memorization of it, what can happen? I will get tired in a few time. So don't worry, continue studying other parts. You can revise. For example, I'm gonna now try to return on the D minor 7 part. We are in the if you are reading with me, you're gonna see the measure 8 on the it's so much easier. And after that, we have the D flat. Let me revise with this D flat. One more time. Let me continue. Note that I didn't memorize yet the first part of the song, and no problem with that, okay? I'm trying also always to make my mind work in a light way, all right? We have one prepare to 5 to go to the first grade. So, okay, let me see again. All right. So we have C minor, B, G minor on first inversion or with B flat on bass, and we have a 2/5 of the G minor. It's A half diminished and D7 to G minor. All right. The harmony that comes next, I'm gonna review. I'm getting on the end. The same A flat major, we have always this preparation in this part, all right? The augmented to G minor. So I think I have all in memory, all right? Of the starting by the D minor, I think I have everything. This part makes more sense with the harmony. It's a prepare. It makes sense to this preparation. To this, let's go. And second, I always like to take off my hands off the instrument, because when you have the hands over the instrument prepared to play, it's different when your memory doesn't have to do nothing, because it's just making the keys go down differently of when you take the hand and have to prepare over the keyboard again. You have to remind the notes, remind the last position you were at. All right. So that's it. Let one more time review. Nice. There is just one measure I have doubt in the A section now. Have to play a few times. If I continue with this difficult, I'm gonna go to study the coda. Very easy now, very clear. I was thinking that was happening something difficult, but it was my mind that wasn't clear. So do that, change the place. You're going to find some easy way to resolve that problem. So let me try from the beginning. Now it's here. I think the next times I'm gonna have difficulty also, but it's much lighter than the other times I get in this place, okay? So one more time. Sorry. All right. And so it goes. And so and we have that part. So again, that difficult measure I'm gonna show you because I'm going to the coda after that. Sorry. So I'm gonna work a little on the measure 39 and 40. All right. So all right. Without reading. This measure is not a little so intuitive, but let's change again. Let's go to the next part. Let's study the coda. The first chord is G minor 7. It's like having so the first chords are it's just a symmetrical move, all right? We can the two hands are doubling the I used to say that I'm not a good person to memorize patterns, and I don't a lot of patterns I don't have the capability of seeing at the first time, but when I get out of them and return, get out of them and return, the patterns got clear in a few time. So this is the technique I use to understand the music in a small piece of time, a small amount of time. All right. Let's see after that. Let me study that measure that was difficult. So let me try to join with. So it's getting better. So it's that, all right. Not perfect still, but let's change again. I'm gonna try to do a little review of the first part, the first section. Okay, if you wanna see, it's here. Again. Sorry. Right. So the harmony of the first part is here. Not perfect, like I said, but it's a new harmony for me. Okay, don't try to make perfect in this first day. Sometimes you are hurry, you have some date to deliver this ready work, but sometimes if you don't have if you are not late, if you are not in a hurry to end this kind of process, give days to this process get ready. All right. So let me remind the end. and we have that interesting two chords in the same all right, I'm seeing more patterns now. We start with two equal voicings and change. After that we change again, we change, and two different, two equal, two different, one, three equal, two equal. There is something like that, alright? I don't know how, but it's getting more logic on my mind. If I stop to read one by one, I would know, but I prefer to do this kind of light work. Okay, I try sometimes, my mind process, and after that I return. I'm not hurry to memorize, and I'm do in an instinctively way. All right. I think I now understood. All right. We change on the third, but when we return it's equal, and we have a lot of symmetrical in the second measure. Almost everything, just the last is different. Very nice and easy. All right. Sometime before I had to take a lot of time to do things like this. It was a heavy job to me, but today you're gonna realize that it isn't. It's easy. All right. Let's see the last voicing. I'm having doubts also because we have a lot of lagging lines below the we have C, A, F, E. We end on E. Let me see again. C, A, F, E. All right, it's E over F. Oh. And A. Yeah. And we have B flat. Let me see the other hand. What's the other guitar is doing? We have C, A, G, G, F. No, it's like G minor with 11th on one hand. In the other we have E,